Hi, it's Amanda. Have you ever thought about the opportunity of transformation for yourself? Doing something different that you've never done before and possibly becoming more of what you've always wanted to be. Changing from being on one side to becoming on the other side, it's all okay. I mean, we all go through change and transformation on a regular basis. Oh, well, I guess Artie's going to join in on the fun. You all right there, buddy? You having a good time? Yeah. You get to join the video. Perfect. He changes all the time. I'm glad he joined me tonight. I want to talk to you about transformation and how you can let go of your old identity and move forward into the newest, most brightest, boldest, amazing version of who you are. You see, transformation begins with releasing outdated perceptions of yourself. We have these identities that we've held on to. I mean, I held on to my interior designer identity for well over 20 years. I am still an interior designer, but that isn't necessarily who I am completely. I mean, the design aspect took up part of my life, but I started to realize that there's so much more to me. I also love to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do. And the other thing that I love to do, I love learning. So I'm an artist when it comes to the culinary arts. And I'm also a student because I love to absorb new information. And then I'm also a teacher because I love to share the information that I've learned from others with you. And so transformation, it begins by releasing yourself of the outdated perceptions of who you are. Let go of your old identity so you can make room for the new one to come through. This is all about understanding what your level of significance is in your own personal life. Are you a number one? Are you the most important? And if you are not, well, then we need some work to do. We've got to switch that thing around because embracing reinvention and going through transformation, it can be so much fun. It sounds really scary and it can be really, really hard. But when you embrace the opportunity to reinvent yourself or just make a tweak here and there, freedom and certain levels of fulfillment live on the other side of those choices. Change doesn't have to be all at once like this big thunderstruck event, and it doesn't happen overnight because that's when our pendulum swing just goes too far to one side and then you end up on this seesaw that gets kind of nauseating after a while. But learning how to let go of your old identity so you can make space for your new one, that's called an identity evolution. It's amazing. And the thing about this identity evolution is that opening yourself up to becoming who you truly are on the inside, when you can align your thoughts and your feelings and your spirit, when you can get all of those things going in one direction, working together, you become an inspiration for yourself. Because within the combination of your own personal ambition to be the best version of who you are and your personal values, which should be the best version of who you are, what you believe in, what makes you tick, what makes you drive forward, how do you function? That's where your values come into play. When your ambition to be a better version of yourself, that's when that alignment happens. And that identity evolution, it starts to pick up the pace. It starts to happen a little bit faster. You start to see things a little bit more often. Things become more clear. The messages come in at a different rate. You meet more interesting and amazing people that you are influenced by and that you have the opportunity to influence for. Because when you really step into, and I mean really step into, who you are on the inside, and you get your head clear, you get your heart nourished, and you have your soul aligned with everything, fulfillment can really, really happen, because combining your ambition and your personal values, embracing the reinvention opportunity, and letting go of your old identity to make space for this new, improved, beautiful, outrageous, amazing person to come through, you'll have a validation shift inside that you feel people are going to notice it. You may not change anything physically on the outside, but people will notice. You'll show up differently. How amazing is that? I invite you to think about transformation in a whole new light, one that gives you the opportunity to grow. I invite you to think about transformation and letting go of your old identity so you can make space for the new, amazing, best version of who you're going to be. It's a new year. It's just getting started. And when you create that kind of an impact on your life, nothing will stop you. It's going to be amazing. You can do whatever you want. You can reach those dreams, climb those mountains, and do all of those things that you want to do if you let go of the limiting beliefs, allow your ambition and your personal values to become succinct, and get everything aligned. I promise you, with the new decisions that you're able to make with this transformation of yourself, life will definitely continue to get better. If you'd like to learn more about some of these transformational courses that I am teaching this year, check me out on amandagreaves.com and /empowerment. And I would love to connect with you otherwise. Shoot me a message, amanda@amandagreaves.com, and let me know what your thoughts are on this transformation, letting go of your identity concept. How does it sit with you? Are you ready for it? I know I was. Still am. See you on the other side.